Hello, my name is Sarah, and welcome back to Sarah Sparkle Yarns. That's my channel, and welcome to my hot mess of a craft space. If you've seen the cool neon gradient yarn project that I've been working on, that's almost finished, and I'm really hoping that it turns out pretty good. And I'm more concerned with it being not quite long enough. But we're gonna find out, because I do believe that I made sure not to make the same mistake as I did in my previous yarn project with the rainbow wrap, where I stopped decreasing way too soon, when I really should have just kept on decreasing the entire time. I do intend to go back and fix that. I do apologize for the absolutely atrocious lighting, but all of my yarns are vibrant and sparkly. This is actually the pink Rolex that I did in a video back in around 2020, maybe early 2021. Time kind of blends together during that time. And not just because of the pandemic, but also because, well, I was going through a heck of a transition between work-life balance and everything else. But anyway, back to the yarn. I have this big old basket of green Handspun. Do you want to see it? I'm going to show you anyway. So this is kind of green, but it's a lot of dark browns. It's got sequins in it. Can you see the sequins? Yeah. It was spun from a blend, and I added in glow in the dark from this wool here, which I got from a bat that I purchased back in, I don't remember. It was like around Christmas or something. Maybe this last Christmas, maybe the Christmas prior. I don't remember. But anyway, these are two ones. This would be great for weaving or even knitting. I'll have to design a project to show how I incorporate sequins like these and like these. See, you can see the sequins a lot better in this one. Let's see if I can hold it up like that. Hold it up like these. Wish I had better lighting. I gotta work on that. This one is super sparkly, which is a blend of some greens, and there's some glow in the dark in there. And this would be really cool for like I would love to weave with a lot of these. This is actually a 3-ply of the single used to make this 2-ply. And this was made into something, but I didn't like it long ago. I actually spun this around the time that my husband and I got married. It was cool because we got drunk off our asses. Like, so our wedding, it was November 27th of, oh gosh, what year is it? 2015. It's been a minute. So we're coming up on 7 years? 7 years? I'm usually the one who probably remembers better. Anyway, so this was on my wheel around that time, and we got drunk off our asses. And this was cool because I remember our friends coming over, and they was drunk, and when you get drunk, your feet want to do the spinnies. So it was cool. He didn't mess it up. Our friend didn't mess it up at all. It was cool. It's actually pretty funny because a spinning wheel is pretty awesome. And this I love. So this is pretty cool too. It's brown. I like it. Sparkly. This is a fairly recent one. And actually it's one of my favorites because, well, one, it's got this orange like goldfish in it, and it's teal. And if you look really closely, you can see where I did chunky on 1-ply, and then the other one is really thin, and somewhere somewhere in here is a smaller version of it, I think. But also, look what I spun into it. That's a seashell. A seashell. This is like one of my first major dye spinning projects, and this has the faux cashmere in it, which is really cool. I got more colors, like a few of these right here. They kind of all go together. I don't know what I'm gonna use them for. I might leave with them someday. I don't know. And this is another interesting spinning project. It kind of reminds me of like a thin mint type of deal. And it's got the sparkles. It's gray and chunky. It would be a nice like warp, I think, for a weaving scarf. Like, I'll have to include a photo of it. I should have one. I seen this photo of somebody wove this cow scarf long ago in like this dark green and brown, and they listed it on Etsy. All I have to go on is this photo. I can't find anything else about this online at all. But I swear that's what encouraged me to start on one of my favorite journeys, as well as just hyperfixation. Green. I learned back in around 2015, maybe 2016, 2015 definitely, how to spin thin. And so now it's actually fairly easy for me to control how to spin thin for projects and to go back to chunky, because then you got this and then you got this. Yeah. This is the one that you saw me weave, really? Blend up on my Hackle, and I spun it together. Well, actually, wait a second. This was not. This is the blend from the Hackle. So if you could see how different they are. Like this one all goes together. It looks really cool. Where this is very sharp contrast between the individual colors. Quite like that. And then this one is a blend that I blended up from this green bat that I or fiber roving that I purchased. And I thought it was fun because I think I did it because I wanted more green, and I think there's some of that really cool hunter peacock phoenix green in here. It looks really cool. I think I just picked some up for an upcoming project. I bought some fiber and some more sparkle. Don't tell my husband, but I deserve it, and I don't spend like a lot of money really at all very often on fiber supplies. This is a project from the same one where I wanted to just kind of apply it together with itself and not really blend it as much. And in fact, there's no sparkle to be found except for this one lone little thread. One lone little fiber. And then more of this random thin mint type of deal. I made a lot of it because sometimes when you just buy like wool by the pound, this is what you get. I love it. This here from Atomic Fiber Co. This was the goblin candy that I just spun as is. And then what's really cool is that, well, part of me got a little impatient, but also I wanted to add some sparkle and see what would happen. So this contains pin loom weavings. So this is also these, which you can see me weave up a few of them in one of my previous videos. It's the only pin loom weaving video I have so far on my channel. You can go check that out in the yarn crafts playlist. Fiber crafts. And then I'm coming down to the last ones. This one was reclaimed blended green, and you know me, bam, all that sparkle. And it's kind of chunky, and this will be good for something. I don't know what all these will be good for. And this, oh yeah, this was a blend of a combination of those green scrap Rolex that I spun up in that scraps to Rolex video. So some of these are here, but also I combined some green scraps that I picked up over, I think it was 2020 to 2021's Christmas. And this fiber all goes together, and look at how pretty that is. It's a 2-ply. And then last, but certainly not least, but because I probably have some more green floating around here, but this is one, if you remember me sitting outside on my sidewalk in front of my house, adding a crap ton of sparkle, this is what it became. And I'm trying to get this to focus a little bit. And another project that I want to work on, because, well, part of it is my craft room, my craft area is kind of a mess. It's a lot better than what it used to be. But part of that is really just figuring out projects for what the yarn wants to become. This, I don't really feel like doing the whole brioche thing. So this is gonna get frogged. You're like, no, but come on, it'll become something awesome. And don't fear the process, because it will become something better. Don't you worry. Also, I'd like to take this opportunity to say that if you enjoy my content at all and you think that I've given you some worthwhile enjoyment, would you click that subscribe button for me? I think it's right down here. And even drop a like on the video. Leave a comment. What yarn of mine, the green one, was your favorite? I bet you have one. Let me know. I am going to try to get some more videos out when I can. I work a full-time job now and I take care of my family, but somehow I still try to find time to squeeze in fiber. So for the next video, I don't know what it's gonna be, but I do want to show off some purple yarn. As always, make something sparkle. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.